It's Prego Plus, the only jarred spaghetti sauce with meat you can sink your fork into.
Good evening. My name is Michael Eisner, and welcome to the Disney Sunday Movie. In tonight's feature, The Undergrads, Art Carney is one senior citizen who's not ready to be put out to pasture. Instead, he decides to join his grandson and enrolls in college as your basic, everyday, 68-year-old freshman. Once he settles in, it doesn't take him long to go from old man on campus to big man on campus. If you're ready for a really good time, join me in the Disney fraternity, and let's go back to college.
Roger, exiting easy.
Place no information.
Activity including...
They would rather run you over than stop. If I needed that, I would sweep the freeway.
One of these days, Mrs. Bonhoeffer, I'm going to get one of those and skate you away from all this. Hi, Hope.
Well, I got a joke for you.
Later. Hope, the mail's here.
I know, probably a bill.
Maybe it's a check. You owe me $5, you know.
It's a bill.
So aren't you going to pick up your mail?
Later. After I tell you the joke.
I heard it already. Mrs. Bonhoeffer, the electricity's out again. Mrs. Bonhoeffer! Bonhoeffer. Mrs. Bonhoeffer, would you tell Mr. Bonhoeffer that the electricity's out again?
You could have killed me!
If I wanted to kill you, I'd have dropped the pot roast.
Crazy old man. Oh, what a man! He should throw you all out!
Thanks very much. I appreciate that.
There are some nice ones around Rosedale.
Whatever you want, Vern.
I'm doing this for you.
Hi, Jody.
Mel, what the heck happened?
The still blew up.
Mel, are you okay?
I'm swell, kid.
Hello. Dennis.
Dad, what happened?
Apparently your grandfather started an electrical fire.
You started it?
Can't have a fire sale without a fire, Jody.
Dennis, his name is Dennis.
I like the name Jody.
Why don't you go and get ready for dinner?
Dad, it's 3:30.
Oh, I better get back to the office. We'll discuss it later. See you at dinner.
Mel. Really, how are you feeling?
Like I did when I got drunk with Hobo, remember? I smoked the wrong end of my cigar.
How come it takes a fire to get you to visit us?
To be honest, kid, I was holding out for an earthquake.
Well, a few more weeks and you're going to be a Harvard man. Are you nervous?
No, not really. Mom, isn't Mel coming down for dinner?
I thought he should stay in bed. At least for today.
You should be.
Should be what?
Nervous. College isn't the piece of cake that high school was. It's 4 long years of hard, dedicated work, and you have to do well if you're going to get a good job.
I guess I'm nervous.
Good. You're going to love Harvard. You better with all the money it's costing me.
So, I guess Mel can move into my room after I leave, huh?
We'll see, dear.
This is not right. There's no reason in the world why I should kick you out of your own bedroom.
It wasn't going to be my bedroom for much longer. Look, make yourself at home. Rearrange the furniture if you like. Jump on the bed. Whatever you want. It's your place now.
I'm not staying, Jody.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Your father and I decided it's time I got off the streets. Try the retirement home for a while.
But in a few weeks, this place will be empty.
Jody, I can't live here.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, the bathroom's too far down the hall. I'd never make it.
I'll buy you some roller skates.
Yeah. Hand me my pants, will you? You know, from the day you were born, I've been very carefully stashing away something for you. But the fire almost got me today because I couldn't remember where I so very carefully stashed it away. Here you are.
It's a sock.
It's a sock. Open it up.
Mal,
There's 1,100 there.
why are you giving me this?
I had to get rid of it. The cops have been watching me since '63. I stole that sock.
Come on.
I don't understand you. Guy gives you over $1,000, no questions asked, and all you can do is ask questions.
Mal, why?
Jody, I faced death today. He told me to get a shave.
Look, you keep your money. I got plenty of time for my inheritance, okay? If you're gonna keep it in that sock, why don't you wash it once in a while?
Just want you to know it was here.
Phew.
Dennis, keep your grandfather here while I go check him in.
Shouldn't we come with you?
It'll be faster if I take care of it.
Wow. I gotta compliment your father's taste. It's a beautiful place. Look at those lovely gardens. The smell of freshly cut grass.
It's probably artificial.
Look at those lucky ducks just sitting there having a wonderful time. What do you say we give this place a once-over?
Well, Dad said that we should wait here.
Hope somebody thinks to bring that lady in before it rains.
There, where? On the end of your club.
Wow, look at the size of that screen.
Here's a club for you for short hold.
Now I'll be able to see what Ed McMahon does on the end of the couch every night.
Afraid not. Goes off at 10.
It's a beautiful camel you have with you.
That's really something. It's big, it's loud. It reminds me of Mrs. Bonhoeffer.
Now, stand clear, boy. Don't stand there.
Excuse me, buddy, what are you watching? Must be a good show. I gotta remember to watch it.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, Dad, well, we just were...
I had to use the washroom.
You're all checked in.
This is for you, Mr. Adler.
I don't need that thing.
Just to your examination. It's policy.
What examination?
They want to check you out.
Already? I thought I was just checking in.
It's for our records. We want to make sure that there's...
There's nothing wrong with me.
Sit in the chair, Dad.
Dad?
Sit down.
All right. But I warn you, if I see anybody putting on any rubber gloves, I'm getting out of here.
You can say goodbye here. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll give you a call in a few days. See how you're doing.
You do that.
Let's go, Dennis.
Well, this is it, old-timer.
What is it, kid?
You're all right.
I come from good stock.
Let's go, Dennis.
I gotta go.
Me too. Always.
You take care.
We'll return after these messages. The Disney Sunday Movie, brought to you by Snickers Bar. Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
I was cramming for a huge history final on 500 pages of text. It was way after dinner, and I was getting hungry.
Snickers satisfies you.
You eat a Snickers and you say, okay, now I can face the 17th century again. Snickers really takes care of the hungries.
Packed with peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate. Mmm.
Satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
If I want something to tide me over, I go for Snickers every time.
There is a hamburger side, and there is a tomato side. There is Pepe, and there is Mamselle. Ho, ho, ho. En garde, pigeon.
When those that are kept apart finally come together, it's not just good.
Meat is fantastic.
McDonald's new McDLT.
When someone you know is a little under the weather, send them the new Perfect Prescription from FTD. Hey, chicken, how you feeling? Ooh, that bad, huh? Look, I brought you something to make you feel better. It's the new FTD Perfect Prescription Bouquet. It's filled with colorful flowers in its own tote bag. And you know, the nicest thing about the Perfect Prescription Bouquet is that it comes in this reusable chicken soup bowl. Whoops. Send the new Perfect Prescription Bouquet, only from your FTD florist.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on over to the right light.
For great fruit taste.
Del Monte Light. You work hard with your body. Work hard for your body.
Del Monte vegetables are picked and cooked the same day to help seal in nutrition.
So you better treat it right.
Tuesday, Tony's running for office.
Look what I got for your campaign.
Now that's what I call over.
Mother, I'm surprised you didn't stoop lower.
Who's the boss? Then the kids plan a special anniversary gift.
What a surprise!
We wanted to give you something that reflects our love to you. So,
we're leaving town.
Growing Pains. It all starts at 8, 7 Central.
Tuesday. We now continue with our program.
Fellas, if you're gonna play cards, play it like you mean it, huh? Put a little action in the game. Here, give me those cards. Your name's Harry, isn't it? What's your name?
Sidney.
All right, Sidney, what's Trump here?
Hearts.
Hearts? All right, lay down a card.
But it's his turn.
All right, here. There you go. Break it in, Sidney. Good. Move a little faster, that's boy. There we go. See? You gotta slam them down. See what I just did, doesn't it? Slam them down. Don't sit there like a lox, Harry. Makes the game slow. Get your blood circulating. Go ahead. Slam it down. That's it. West of mine, Sidney. West of mine. Go, slam it down. West of all mine. See that? Now, when you count up the points, do it like you mean it. You know, put a little pep in your voice there. See what we got here. 4, 12, 18, 27, 39, 52, 70, 83, 91, 106, 107, 109. And 10 points for Stork. Do right with you, Jody. Yeah, write that down, Harry. Write it down. Not in Sanskrit, in English. That up, boy. Okay, you guys practice for a while. I gotta go talk to my grandson. Now, when I come back, I want to see blood on the table.
Hey, Mel.
Hey, Jody. Has it been a week already?
No, it's been a day.
Seems like a week.
It's been a day.
What are you doing there?
I've come to get you out of here.
Jody to the rescue, huh?
I'm serious.
Okay.
You want to go for a walk?
Sure. Let's start by walking to the washroom.
I was thinking about it all last night. This place isn't for you. You're gonna die if you stay here. You know that, don't you? I think it'd be best. I want you to come and live with me at school.
That's nice. Thanks, kid.
Don't treat me like that. I'm not your little grandson anymore.
I can see that. All righty, when do we leave?
Just like that? Not gonna try to change my mind?
I couldn't change your mind even when you were my little grandson. But Harvard's a long way from here, Jody. We gotta be realistic.
Well, I'm not leaving town. I've been accepted at Simpson College.
What about Harvard?
I never really wanted to go to Harvard. Dad just wanted me to.
He's gonna be mad.
I know, but he'll get over it.
I can't let you do it. You're doing this just for me, aren't you?
No, not really. A lot of my friends are going to Simpson. It's a pretty good school. Mel, I'm going to Simpson with or without you.
How could we live? My old age pension hardly supports me.
I could get a job. I'm not afraid to work in it.
Want me to tell your dad?
No, that's all he's got to do is hear it from you. First thing I got to do is find us an apartment.
An apartment? I thought college kids lived in dormitories.
I think an apartment would suit us better. Besides, I don't know if you could get into one.
Why not?
Because they only allow students in dorms, not their grandfathers.
Unless their grandfathers happen to be students.
What?
Get me enrolled.
Wait a minute. Mel, you're 68 years old.
So what? Fish Stick O'Malley was 61 when he got his diploma.
Who?
Fish Stick O'Malley. He won in a poker game, so what?
I don't know if they'll even accept you. Why don't you just come down and live with me like a normal grandfather?
My pop would be so happy. He'd probably roll over in his grave for the 4th time. Jody, I got a secret to tell you. Never told anybody in my whole life. Except your grandma, of course. I always wanted to go to college. Get an education. It was like a dream I had.
Looks like your dream is coming true, Mel.
Thanks, kid. Thanks a lot.
You sure this is it?
I walked this route every day for 4 years.
Maybe it's down a block.
Madison High, a used car lot. My grammar school's probably a McDonald's hamburger stand.
So where do we look now?
Our dean, Mr. Fromsky, was so proud of this place. He used to say this institution would be standing long after he was gone. He'd probably be buried under that Buick.
Mel, we've got to find your records.
Hey, I got an idea. Weisbaum, I'm here to turn off your water unless you pay your bill.
You're going to turn off the hot water or the cold?
That's my girl.
Oh, Mel.
Is the hobo around?
Jody's here. Come on in, Jody. Why didn't you call? I could have fixed something. Dad?
Oh, is that you?
In the flesh. A little wrinkled, but in the flesh.
So, how are you feeling?
Was it my turn to ask you first?
Was it?
I'm swell. How about you, hobo?
My doctor says I'll live
Live to be 100. How do I get an appointment with your doctor?
Jody, a joker.
Pa, you want something with your tea?
No, thank you, darling. You'll ask Mel.
No, thanks. We gotta go. I got a question for you, hobo.
Huh?
When they tore down Madison, what happened to our records?
Madison?
Yeah, high school, remember?
Oh, yeah, records. I don't know. Who knows what they do with those things?
I thought maybe you'd know.
Mel, what could you possibly want with your high school records?
I'm going to college.
He was always a pistol.
Now, let's see. If I understand the problem, you want to enroll Mel here, but you can't get hold of his high school records. Is that correct?
That's right.
Which high school did you attend, Mel?
I'm Mel.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
I'm Mel Adler.
You see, my grandfather wants to get his degree.
I see. Mr. Adler, if I may ask, don't you think you're a little old for this?
Old for what?
Well, school.
At what age do you become too old?
Miss Harris, doesn't this depend on the person?
Frankly, we've never had anyone of your maturity enrolled here before.
Be original.
All he needs is a chance.
You have no idea about your high school grades.
None that I care to remember.
And I don't suppose you've taken the ACT or the SAT?
The what?
All right. Well, I'll just have to make a few phone calls and see what I can come up with. If I can't come up with anything, then I'll just have to vouch for you, Mel.
That's what I like. A woman who vouches out for me. Why'd I say that?
Something wrong, Dennis?
Oh, no, nothing. Nothing's wrong. Dad, promise not to get angry.
About what?
I've decided not to go to Harvard.
What do you mean you've decided?
I've decided to go to Simpson. I was talking it over with Mel, and...
Oh, you were talking it over with Mel?
Dennis?
We're gonna go to Simpson, Dad.
We?
I can't let him stay in that place. It's not right for him. Mel's gonna move in with me, and we're gonna go to school together.
This is insane. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Can you believe what's coming out of your son's mouth?
It's for the best, Dad.
Oh, it's for the best. What do you know about what's for the best? You're a kid. This is absolutely absurd. You're going to throw away an excellent education and play nursemaid to a ridiculous old man?
You don't know Mel.
I don't know Mel. I don't know Mel. He's my father.
Calm down, Vern. Can we talk about this after dinner?
Dinner's over. Let me tell you something, Big Shot. If you're not at Harvard at the start of the semester, you're not going to see 1 penny from me. You understand? Not 1 cent.
You realize, of course, the attention we'll receive if we enroll a 68-year-old freshman.
If he fails, it's a reflection on the university.
And what if he succeeds? The old alumni would love it. Now, the question is, are we willing to take the chance?
Mel, you here?
Who wants to know?
I got some news for you. You sitting down?
What else?
You are a college freshman. Do you hear me? You made it.
What'd you expect?
Well, you don't sound very happy about it.
Well, it's hard to jump up and down with my pants around my ankles.
We did it. We did it.
When do we leave?
The apartment opens up a week from Monday. Dave Higgins said he'd drive us down.
Well, let's celebrate.
Any way you want.
Here, shred this up and shower me with it. What's the matter, kid? Don't you like it? Did your mother ever teach you that breakfast is the best meal of the day?
But it's 7 o'clock at night.
The best meal is the best meal.
Do you always eat like this?
Certainly. Never let your stomach know what time of day it is.
What?
That's why you wear a watch around your wrist instead of your waist.
What are you talking about?
Well, you see, if your stomach doesn't know what time it is, it's too busy being confused to be hungry. Listen to me, kid. I'll teach you a few things.
Yeah. Why don't you go watch some TV? I'll clean up.
All right. Change the tablecloth. See? No crumb. All ready for the next meal.
Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm fine.
Going to the trash bin.
Yeah, he's fine, too. He's a little tired, but he's okay. I guess it's the rush. Mom, please. You didn't see him in that place. Yeah. No, don't send anything. No, we're fine. Besides, if Dad found out. Yeah. Yeah, we start tomorrow. No, I'm more nervous for him. Yeah. Okay, I will. Yeah, I understand. Okay, Mom. Bye.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue after these messages.
Recognize this? It's how dentists scrape tartar off. And this, it's what more dentists recommend to help keep tartar off. Tartar Control Crest.
It not only fights cavities, it's the only fluoride toothpaste that fights ugly tartar. Clinical testing proved it works. Look, a dentist has to scrape hard, crusty tartar off, but you can help keep visible tartar off your teeth between checkups. So along with this, it's gotta be this. Tartar Control Crest, the dentist's choice for fighting tartar.
What stops leaking better than regular diapers?
Baby pants, see they fit me just like little pants. Baby pants, all those droopy diapers just don't stand a chance. I'm dancing all about, if I could talk I'd shout, 'cause I love my baby pants.
Good old creamy peanut butter's gone boppers. Gone crazy with chips. Got all rolled up and crisp. Peanut butter boppers. It's creamy peanut butter, a crispy coating, and a whole lot more. Peanut butter's gone boppers. Peanut butter boppers. New from Nature Valley. What a snack.
Nice one.
Feels so good, coming down, coming down, down. Feels so good, life flaring up, let it pour, flashing cool and bright. Keeps you looking so good, feeling so bright. Feels so good, life flaring up.
Wednesday on the After School Special.
You're my mother. You want to kill me. You told me my mother was dead. Why?
I can explain.
Michael York, Beth Miller, Are You My Mother? Wednesday.
Now back to our story.
This is the Student Services Center. Now, we understand that as freshmen, although you're all young and eager, you may be just a bit bewildered as you start a new adventure at the university level. So, if you're having any problems of any kind, you can make an appointment with one of the advisors.
What kind of work do you want to do when you're through with college?
That's a trick question, right?
Well, it would give me a better idea of the kinds of courses to recommend.
Madam, I receive Social Security on a regular basis. The government has officially declared me over the hill.
Why did you come to college?
To learn.
Yes, but you have to have some kind of goal.
I want to learn.
I understand that. But there has to be a reason for learning. I mean, you are planning to get some kind of degree.
Well, I hope so. I already bought a frame for it.
Well, to start you off, I could suggest some of the courses you're required to take.
I'm all hearing aids.
All right, there are 2 comp courses, 2 math courses, 2 science, 4 social science, 4 humanities, and 2 foreign language.
Fine. Sign me up.
No, you don't take them all at once. And particularly in your case, Mr. Adler.
Mel.
Perhaps you should limit yourself to, say, 6 hours per semester.
6 hours? How long before I graduate?
Well...
I mean, do I look like I have that kind of time?
By the way, did you get all the courses you wanted?
Except for my canoeing class.
Here, give me 4.
There you go.
Hi, I'm going to take care of both of these, okay?
I'll have to make you out 2 receipts.
That's great.
Hell, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we still have to buy books.
Buy them? They don't give them to you?
This is college.
That's no excuse.
That'll be $690.
What?
$345 per semester.
My good woman, I think you made a mistake.
Just give her the money, Mel.
Is she kidding? $345 to go to school? I worked hard to embezzle that money.
How much is this diploma worth to you?
In my day, with that kind of dough, you could buy off a truant officer for life.
It's our sock.
Argyle.
I had a lot to say in the matter, but when it came down to the vote, only one member objected to Mel's enrollment.
How could you let this happen? That man belongs in a home.
Obviously not.
My son is here only because of his grandfather.
As I understand, it's the other way around.
He doesn't belong here.
That's a matter between you and your son. My concern is Mel. He's been given a semester's probation at this college, and as long as he maintains a C average, he can stay. That is our decision, and we stand by it.
What's the matter?
My gut's kind of jumpy. I should have ordered cottage cheese instead of that grinder.
Well, there's some bicarb in the bathroom.
No, thanks. That stuff upsets my stomach. You having trouble sleeping?
I'm just thinking. When's your Social Security check due?
Yesterday.
We're running out of Raisin Bran.
We're down to the shredded wheat.
Why does it have to be like this? Why is Dad taking this out on me? It's like he hates me.
Hold it right there, Jody. Your father loves you. All fathers love their sons.
So why don't all sons
love their fathers? 1,000,001 reasons. Something they did, something they didn't do, something they should have done. It's hard to forget.
What is there to forget? I think I'm old enough to know now.
Maybe you are. I was your age, maybe a little younger. When my pop passed away, I became the man of the family.
Is that when Dad was born?
No, not yet. I had to support my mother, my 3 sisters. I married your grandma. Then your dad was born. And I had 2 families to support.
So what about Dad?
My dad was the kind that needed more attention than I could give. You know, it seems like I was always working, trying to make a living. Oh, we tried to talk, but I wasn't too successful at it.
But you were just trying to make things good for him and Grandma.
I wasn't there for him. He never asked me for anything. His education, his business, his house, his car, his money, all that he did by himself. I'm very proud of your father, Jody. A man likes to be proud of his son.
And a man likes his son to be proud of him, doesn't he? You still love Dad, don't you?
With all my heart. And then some. Better try to get some sleep, huh?
Paul Allen. Melvin Adler. Trish Barnes. John Bullard. Marvin Clark. Jim Choice. Ann Collin. Chris Drakich. Holly Finkel. Joel Green. Are there 2 Joel Green?
Beg your pardon, excuse me. I was putting a new battery in my hearing aid. Did you call my name?
Are you Melvin Adler?
Mel Adler. Call me Mel.
Franklin Heller. Ann Jackson.
I'm here.
Yes, I know.
Right.
Well, that's done. Now, welcome to creative writing. And since the greater part of our time spent here will be spent evaluating each other's work, I sincerely believe that getting to know each other, more than just your names, always helps in understanding the way a person expresses himself. So, keeping this in mind, it's time for us to get intimate with each other. I'd like to know something about you. Whether it's your nickname, where you were born, hobbies, or even the last time you washed your clothes, anything. Mr. Adler, how about you starting us off? Oh, it's not necessary to stand.
I think I'd better. Most of the feeling's gone out of my keister.
Whatever makes you most comfortable.
First of all, please call me Mel, Melvin, Mellow, Melnutritious, or any other mellopropism. But please don't call me Mr. Adler.
All right.
I'm 68 years old on weekdays, 29 on weekends and holidays. I was born in Hungary, a village in Hungary, where as a little boy, the gypsies kept trying to kidnap me. They finally gave up when they found out I couldn't dance the Kazatsky. When I was 4 years old, my pop brought us to America. He cried when we boarded the boat. He was so happy. He was so anxious to see the Statue of Liberty. To him, it was a symbol of freedom for all the oppressed people all over the world. Pop kept saying, "When we get to America, I'm going to kiss the Statue of Liberty full on the lips."
Mel, do you think we could hear a little less about your father, a little more about you?
Oh, yeah, certainly. Well, I'd have to say my favorite hobby is writing current dates on old photographs of myself.
Well, why did you come back to school?
Why not?
Yes. Why not?
Hey, Mel.
Oh, all right.
You can get a nosebleed sitting way up here.
So what happened to you this morning?
I decided to pull out a little early.
The first class doesn't start until 9.
I didn't want to be late. First day, you know.
So how you doing?
Fine.
How are your classes?
Okay. I got this lady English teacher. Wants to get intimate with me. It's nice being a preppy again.
We're undergrads, Mel.
Wow.
Oh, look out.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you happen to be in the wrong location, have the courtesy of not interrupting my lecture as you leave. Good. Let's begin. I personally don't care if you cut class, although I encourage your attendance if you expect to receive any kind of grade at all. The text for this course is my supplement. If you have not picked it up as yet, I suggest you do so. Make sure it contains all 1,863 pages, as the examiner will cover each and every page. Thank you.
I forgot how much I hated school. How does he expect us to do all that reading by Friday? Sickmeyer, what a perfect name.
Enjoy it while you can, kid. Doesn't get any easier out there. 10 times as much to learn, and everybody's a Sickmeyer. All of us.
So what happens after college, Mel?
Medical school.
As an intern or a patient?
Do me a favor, will you, kid? See if I left one of my lungs back there.
How are you gonna make this walk every day, Mel?
Easy. I'll start out the night before.
We'll continue after these messages.
There's a whole new way it moves today.
Places to go, people to see. You got to keep up with your feet. You can keep on moving with Twix. Chocolate caramel satisfaction. Like crispy cookie gets you back in the action. Twix.
There's something to sticks, a Twix can't fix. Yeah, Twix keeps your motor humming while you yum, and keep on moving
with Twix.
Being grown up is more complicated than playing grown up. That's why Nationwide Insurance has simplified financial planning with our Universal Life policy. It's a new generation of life insurance that gives you competitive interest rates plus tax advantages and is flexible enough to change as your life changes, to give you the kind of blanket protection you need throughout your life.
Nationwide is on your side.
These lonely pound puppies need someone to love. Someone who'd love a little puppy love.
For you, Grandma.
Pound puppies are as cuddly as real puppies.
He'll keep you company in the dorm.
They're the perfect way to say I love you for birthdays, holidays, or any day. Pound puppies, so soft and adorably lonely. Sometimes the hardest thing about giving them.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Is giving them up.
Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
One call from you sets Domino's Pizza in motion.
One call does it all, that's fast.
From that moment on, we do everything to make sure your hot, delicious, custom-made pizza is delivered to your door.
Does it all.
Domino's Pizza delivers.
Taste right where you want it to be. Pizza delivers. One call does it all.
Monday.
I hope McCormick doesn't walk into this.
Hardcastle and McCormick. Wednesday.
MacGyver can do miracles.
You're staring at me.
I just want to remember.
MacGyver.
Wednesday. This Expo preview is brought to you by The Barn, where the choices are.
Can you imagine the smooth ride of a train that flies on a cushion of air no thicker than a nickel? At Expo, you can ride on Japan's HSST experimental train that could someday cross continents at speeds of 300 miles per hour. The short track for the demonstration model will cut speeds considerably, but you can still get a feel for what awaits travelers of the future. $1. That's all you'll pay for the box spring when you purchase the Sealy or Simmons mattresses in any size at our everyday low price, Monday only at the Bond. Choose the Simmons Royalty 1 or Sealy Medium Firm. Choose the Beauty Rest Hotel Firm or Posturepedic Hotel. Choose the Beauty Rest Deluxe or Posturepedic Memories. Prices start from $159.95 twin. The box spring, $1. Monday only at the Bond, where the choices are $1.
All you gotta do is think refreshments. And you can move that can right into your hand.
Come on, concentrate.
Nothing.
Think harder.
Think big refreshments. Can't you taste it?
Yeah, it's not happening. I'll take a break. Kravitz, could you think down?
Kathy Gertzen, Como 4 News.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
Dennis! Steve, how are you? You made it! Yeah. Steve, this is my roommate, Mel.
Dave, before you get the wrong idea, I'm his natural brother. Our mother was a very courageous woman.
No kidding. Well, actually, he's my grandfather.
Typical sibling rivalry.
Did you go to school here?
That's what this semester will determine.
It's fantastic. I mean, you've got to be 60, 70.
Well, let's say in my day, fraternity letters were only up to hieroglyphics.
Hey, it's the Adler boys. Hey. How you doing, Dave? Not bad. Hey, how you doing now?
What a farmhouse you got here. You must pay a fortune in utilities.
No, it's not bad. You know, we like it. Hey, you want the tour?
Where's the bed?
3rd floor.
Later.
I hear you. Come on. Hey, this is Mel. How you doing, Mel? Come on in here, Mel.
I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
No, it was my fault.
You don't remember me, do you?
Oh, you're Dave's friend.
Yeah, Dennis.
Right. Isn't this a great party?
Yeah, it's the best party I've been to all year. It's the only party I've been to all year.
I'm sorry, what?
It's the only party I've been to all year.
Oh, is this your first year?
Yeah, how about you?
No, I'm a sophomore.
So, you want to dance?
No, I have to leave soon.
Can I get you another drink?
No, I have to work in the morning.
Oh, really? Where do you work?
At a health food store. The Flying Monkey.
Oh, I know that. That's right down by campus.
That's it. I need the money.
I know what you mean.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Dennis.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you around.
All right, you ready now? You know what I'm going to do, don't you? Bare-handed, I'm going to tear this phone book in half. You ready? Watch closely. Now that I'm warmed up, somebody bring me that New York phone book. Our eyes first met on that silvery night. I'll never forget it. What a wonderful sight. She was tall and brown, her hair coarse and thin. Each little move made me tremble within. She walked up to me and nuzzled my hand. My feelings for her I did not understand. She uttered to me in her own little way, "You moved me, kind sir, to offer to stay." Since her reputation was chiefly at stake, I walked away quickly for morality's sake. But soon she followed, down on all fours. I could see in her eyes I'm the one she adores. And so it is clear to both of us now that she fell for me. And I'm in love with a cow.
Mel, this is a real-life experience.
Her name was Daisy.
Well, we'll get back to Mel's poem on Wednesday. Don't forget your critiques. You had a little trouble with that last line.
It was a very traumatic affair.
Mel, would you be adverse to going out for a cup of coffee with me?
Regular or decaffeinated?
Whichever you'd like.
Are you treating?
Sure. Why not?
Make it dinner then.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Hi.
Hi. Dennis.
Still need somebody here?
That depends.
Yeah?
Do you mind sweeping?
Not at all.
How about cleaning bins?
Oh, I love it.
Well, you'll have to work weekdays, weekends, and holidays.
You know, I've been spending way too much time in class anyway. What do you think? Do I got the job?
I'm sorry. You can't.
Why not?
Because I don't do the hiring around here.
Listen, Kim, I really need this job. It's the only way I'm going to keep my grandfather and me at Simpson.
Your grandfather?
Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but my grandfather and me are working our way through college. And normally we have enough for the apartment, but tuition was so high, and then we had to buy books, and then we had to get a motorcycle.
Are you making all this up right now?
No, it's the truth, I swear.
Look, the manager's name is Zook. I'll tell him you need a job. You tell him the part about your grandfather.
Great. Thanks, Kim. I really appreciate it. So you got a customer?
No, that's just Butch. He works in the back with Zook. They run some other kind of business back there.
So, what's the pay? Not that I'm really interested, just curious.
Minimum.
Minimum's okay.
Very minimum.
You know, we've been out together now, what, 3 or 4 times. How is it that I always do all the talking?
Because your life's far more interesting than mine.
Oh, for sure. And I'm old enough to use that word.
No, honestly, now.
Nobody's that dull.
Well, my parents were both American-born, frustrated novelist turned teacher, and I myself am a frustrated writer. Now, I guess it's true what they say, those that don't write teach.
Excuse me, who's they?
That's my life in a nutshell.
How about your childhood?
Oh, no childhood. I was born 30 years old.
You ever married?
No, never married. I still haven't decided whether men and women are actually suited for one another. You know, maybe if they lived next door and visited every now and then. See, I warned you.
You missed out on children.
Oh, heavens, no. You know, my students are my children. I have plenty of children.
Well, that's one way of never having to worry about them leaving home for college. Mel. Hey, Jody, how are you? Fancy meeting you here. You gonna introduce me to your girlfriend?
Yeah, this is my friend, Kim. This is my grandfather, Mel.
You're his grandfather.
Well, that's what they told me when I woke up in the delivery room. Nancy, this is Kim, Jody.
Jody.
Yeah, he calls me that. I'll explain later.
Well, there's no sense in the four of us standing around here kibitzing. Why don't we count the ties over to the speakeasy? You know, check out the scene at the grad. Hubba, hubba. You have your lunch yet?
Yeah, raisin bran.
Catching it.
Terrible.
I think I'll have a BLT down and tell them to hold the mail. I'm going all the way to that. Yeah.
Right.
There he is. There he is.
Hi, Mel. Is that you?
In the flesh. A little wrinkle, but in the flesh.
Hello, Jody. All right, let me take that for you.
Jody's gonna help take your stuff over the apartment. He'll be staying with a friend for the weekend.
Yeah. I hope I'm not putting you out.
Oh, no. No, he just figures he couldn't keep up with two wild and crazy guys. Straight ahead. Get this newspaper here and find out what's going on in town. There's a football game tomorrow. Hope you like football, don't you?
But the chair's hard.
Lots of good movies in town. Oh, here. Mel Brooks. You know Mel Brooks, Hope, don't you? Young Frankenstein.
With Karloff.
No, not with Karloff, with Mel Brooks, Hope. Ah, look at this one. Bergman's Wild Strawberries playing at Thompson Hall. You like action pictures, don't you, Hope?
Yeah, action.
You could always go down to Union, stroll around there for a while. Would you like that, Hope? Elbow? Gonna be a little less this weekend.
Terms of the senators and representatives end January 3rd.
Your answer is incomplete. The terms of senators and representatives ends January 3rd at noon.
But I should have gotten half a credit.
Incomplete answers are no answers.
Right, sick mind.
Are there any further questions? Mr. Adler.
Number 9. Describe conditions at the beginning of 1934. Depression. The worst time in this country. When the crash hit and the banks were closed, people just couldn't take it. Whole families were living in one-room apartments. You'd find yourself sleeping in a bed with 3 of your sisters. There was nothing to eat, no work, couldn't pay the rent. The smell of poverty was everywhere. People were jumping out of windows.
Stop right there. I don't know where you got this kind of information. Certainly not at this class. If you took the time to read the book, you would have found that the nation had renewed faith in Roosevelt's accomplishments by that time. No one was jumping out the windows in 34.
Roosevelt said nothing. His promises were nothing. He didn't give any hope.
Mr. Adler, I spent 17 years of my life examining nothing but the history of this country. I think that should qualify me as an authority on the subject. And that includes the conditions at the beginning in 1934.
At the beginning of 1934, I was there.
one test isn't gonna get you kicked out, Mel.
It'll be sick fire.
You're gonna get yourself thrown out.
I sure hope I don't grow up to be like you.
You don't study enough.
I was right.
Listen, you don't answer questions based on your own experiences. I know how much it bothers you, but you've got to answer questions the way the teacher wants to hear it.
Sickmeyer doesn't know what he's talking about.
You got to remember your probation. Look, tonight after dinner, we're going to sit down and I'm going to show you how to study. Okay?
I can't wait.
What?
It's contagious.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't...
You know, I don't bust your face. You know?
I'm sorry.
Lodge, let him go. Let him go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You little peanut. Take it easy, man. You okay?
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was just sweeping and he Hope you're not going to fire me.
You hear anything about firing?
No, but...
Fact, Dennis, I've been thinking about giving you a raise.
A raise?
I know you and your granddad are a little hard up for cash. I think I could probably swing a little extra.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Don't say anything.
We'll return after these messages.
We'll eat when you get the fire going.
Before lunch, I'd like to say a few words.
When you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat. Light, crispy wafers with chocolatey cream smothered in rich milk chocolate. Kit Kat's irresistible.
The next train, it'll be along sometime.
So when you get the urge for a delicious snack, have a Kit Kat.
I love the rich, whole wheat goodness of Kellogg's Mini Wheats. But the delicious frosted side makes the rich kid in me open wide.
The nutritious shredded wheat helps keep me on my toes. But the little ballerina in me thinks the taste steals the show.
Kellogg's Mini Wheats, wholesome shredded wheat for the adult in you, great taste for the kid in you. So they're delicious and nutritious.
The whole grain wheat really packs a crunch, but the delicious taste gives it just the right punch.
Vision's range-top cookware by Corning is revolutionary. It withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. Now, Vision's cookware introduces a new line of skillets that aren't just another flash in the pan. Unlike metal pans, they're perfect for the microwave, and so versatile, they're right at home on the range, with a unique waffle bottom that helps cook food evenly. Vision's range-top cookware and skillets, they're visibly superior. From Corning, that little blue flower, and a whole lot more.
No other taste attracts so much attention. Diet Pepsi, you gotta be the most refreshingest invention. See that smile, see that look. Diet Pepsi is all it took. Diet Pepsi, have I mentioned? You gotta be the most refreshingest invention. No other taste attracts so much attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, presenting a spectacular entertainment adventure. Circus Fantasy at Disneyland. A colossal menagerie of elephants, clowns, and acrobats in an awe-inspiring, death-defying, breathtaking, spell-binding Disney extravaganza. The greatest show has come to the happiest place. Circus Fantasy at Disneyland.
How skyrocketing liability insurance rates could put many doctors, restaurants, and even some cities out of business. Monday, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
We now return to the Disney Sunday Movie.
Melvin Adler, the senior freshman, takes 15 hours in history, English, math, economics, and biology. His goal, as Mel puts it, is to go to a school where the buildings are older than he is. He lives off campus in a small apartment above the Grad's restaurant. With his grandson, Dennis, who also attends Simpson. Mel is a remarkable man. He believes being retired is being tired twice. The first time you're tired of working, and the second, you're tired of not working. He has a lot to be proud of, and Simpson is proud of him.
I left out what I said about Sickmeyer.
Hey, Melly, thanks a lot for mentioning the place.
Hi, kid. It's a good game today. Good game. Read the papers. These are cookies your mom sent. Mind if I take one?
Take as many as you like.
Take one for now. Smoke the other one after dinner. What's the drink? One sauerkraut juice. Not with cookies. Yuck. You know, I heard somewhere that roommates were supposed to confide in each other.
Look, I'm trying very hard, but sometimes it seems you just don't care about graduating.
Like when?
Like when you're at the football game, or downstairs in the bar, or out with Nancy or Hobo, when you should be home studying. Your grades are terrible.
What about your grades? You've been spending entirely too much time at that store.
That store is keeping us alive. At least I got a raise today. We sure can use it.
You got a raise for what?
What do you mean, for what? Because I'm a good worker, maybe.
You only been there 2 weeks.
What's the difference? It's money.
Kid, if I've learned one thing over the years, nobody gives you something for nothing.
Why don't you give me a little credit? Look, if you blow this semester, that's it. We did all of this for nothing.
Well, you're right about one thing. I have been gold-working. I'm sorry. I let you down.
It's just that I want you to know that all this means something to me, too.
You know something? We should have had this talk a long time ago. From here on in, I'm not going to be satisfied with just graduating. I'm shooting for valedictorian, magna cum laude. And I hope I'm coming through loud and clear.
Mel, thought you were home studying.
Well, I needed a break, so I thought I'd pop down here and get a bird's eye view of my grandson at work.
Well, here it is.
What do you do around here?
Oh, I sell stuff. It's, mainly health food. We got shampoo and some vitamins. I clean. You want something to eat?
No, thanks. This health food will kill you. What goes on back here?
I don't know. That's Zook's other business. Sales, something.
Sales, huh?
Now, you're not going to be ready for tomorrow, are you?
How's it going, Adler?
Fine. Business is a little slow. Zook, this is my grandfather, Mel.
Ah, that's the fellow that gave my grandson that nice, healthy wage. Oh, I picked this up off the floor. Probably yours.
Yeah, thanks. It's a business slip.
Yeah. I gotta get going. Midterms tomorrow. I gotta talk to you later, Jody.
Okay, see you, Mel.
That's your granddad, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty hip for a guy his age.
Yeah.
The old man's probably a customer. Let him go. When he clears the block, we'll move in. Don't move.
What did I do?
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything. You got the wrong guy. I didn't... Well...
Adler, the old man did this. He did this, Adler.
Okay, good. Listen.
Mel.
Easy, kid. You're cutting off the circulation in my legs.
They said something about gambling. That was gambling.
I figured that's what it was.
You knew?
Well, I wasn't 100% sure, but...
The police think I knew about it. I didn't, honest, Mel.
I know you didn't. Remember what I said. Nobody gives you something for nothing.
What are we gonna do?
Leave it to me, kid. I'll fix it.
How did you do it?
There's a lot about me you don't know. I get lethal when I'm legal. Besides, they were just holding you for questioning. They knew you weren't involved.
Thanks a lot, Mel.
It's over. Dead and buried. Forget about it. We got midterms in 4 hours.
You've seen these.
In my dreams, I've seen them.
An F in history? Mel in history?
Well, you make it sound like I palled around with Neanderthal men.
A D in biology, economics, math.
A B in English.
Well, your English professor must know something about you the rest don't. Do I need to remind you of your probation here?
Isn't that what you're doing?
What is it? Maybe you should drop 2 or 3 courses.
No, I don't want to drop any courses.
Mel, I'm on your side. Remember that.
It's nothing I can't handle.
All right. But if you have any problems, come and see me. I have this unexplainable faith in you.
You know something? You're a swell lady.
Let's see some improvement.
Hey, where you been?
Remember that E-contest I told you about? I've just been to prayer. God has seen fit to give me a C+.
Hey, all right. I told you could do it.
Makes me very happy. What do you say we sacrifice a lamb?
How about if we just cook up a couple of steaks?
Thanks, kid, but I'm having dinner with Nancy tonight. Then I got studying at the library.
Coffee?
Oh, thank you. Say, what do you call that dish we had for dinner again?
Tempura. It's Japanese.
Tastes of Chinese.
Oh, it's such a pleasure cooking again for someone besides myself.
Surely you've had gentlemen call us here before.
The last man I had to dinner was my father. That was 1 year before he died.
I don't understand that. You're a very beautiful, vivacious woman.
Thank you. I'm hardly a Cinderella.
Get another pshaw for that. My mother used to say, beauty is the heaviest burden a woman can have. And she knew. She was one of the ugliest human beings ever to walk the face of the earth.
Mel, you're talking about your mother.
It's a darn good thing Pop was farsighted. Up close, he adored her. From across the street, he didn't know her.
Well, this is a charming story.
Well, my reason for telling you all this is that beneath her chubby face and her bleached blonde hair and her arched eyebrows and the rhinestones on her glasses. My mother, on the inside, was the most beautiful human there was. And to me, that's the thing that really counts.
Do you see that in me?
Don't you?
I can't understand why women aren't drawn to you like magnets.
They are, but who wants little metal women?
Mel,
Yes.
I want very much to kiss you. I've never said that to a man before.
Me neither.
Would it be all right?
What are you hoping will happen?
I don't know. Everything.
Well, since your expectations are low,
Dreamed about this. I've often thought how extraordinary it would be, this feeling of aliveness. How was it for you?
it was nice. Nice.
Nice, don't you feel anything else?
My leg is a little numb.
Mel, this is a moment. You and I are sharing a moment together.
I think you're sharing a moment for both of us.
It's your age, isn't it?
I think it's your age that's the problem.
Why, we're both adults. We enjoy spending time together.
Nancy, you're throwing yourself at my feet. And I can't bend down to help you up.
Well, you can try.
Nancy, you're a wonderful person. But I think what you want, the start between us, needs a full, rich past. We don't have that.
Please leave.
You're upset, aren't you?
Yes, I'm embarrassed. I'm acting like a schoolgirl.
Nothing wrong with that. A lot of us get late starts.
Mel, please, go.
Nancy. Yeah, you're right. I better get going. I got studying to get to. Thanks for the nice meal. See you in class.
Here he comes.
You sure?
It's him.
The Disney Sunday movie will continue in a moment.
Alberto says,
Go for style. With my European styling gel.
shape and sculpt your hair with Alberto's new hair sculpture line. Contour, curve, form, and fashion.
Alberto Hair Sculpture. When the work of art is you.
New VO5 hairspray is actually good for my hair. It doesn't leave it dry. It truly improves my hair's condition. Doesn't dull or damage. And the more I use it, the better my hair looks and feels. Patented VO5. Good for your hair.
The hottest thing on television today is digital television.
Now, darling, I'm heading west and leaving you forever.
It lets you watch 2 channels at once, or TV and a videotape, or a computer, or a home security system.
I gotta go west, darling.
Many manufacturers have digital TV, but ITT pioneered it, and every set has ITT microchips.
That's beautiful.
I'm as busy after school as I am in school. I've got football practice, jazz band rehearsal. I barely have time to get hungry, but I do.
Snickers satisfies you.
That's when I grab a Snickers bar. It satisfies me, and then I can give everything my best.
Packed with peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate.
Snickers satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
When the Snickers is gone, my hunger is gone. It's a great snack.
Meet Mr. Jones, our stockbroker.
Mr. Jones is in a depression because he's wearing one of those diapers that leak. Well, sir, take stock in Huggies. Huggies diapers are form-fitting, and they're thick and absorbent with soft, gentle elastic at the leg. So Huggies hug to help stop leaking and help keep babies happy. Now our stockbroker's wearing Huggies, and happy days are here again. Right, Mr. Jones?
A sports update brought to you by Volkswagen. Now from ABC News in New York, Jim Lampley.
Good evening. Two of college basketball's best teams met today for the ACC regular season championship, and it was Duke's day. Johnny Dawkins' first basket made him the Blue Devils' all-time leading scorer. Down the stretch, David Henderson dazzled North Carolina as the Tar Heels lost for the third time in 10 days. The best in the Metro Conference also met, and Milt Wagner's free throws lifted Louisville to the regular season conference title. In the Big Ten, Indiana reached a first-place tie. Michigan State stayed in the race. Olympic boxing star Mark Breland had one of his best pro outings. Breland needed only a minute and a half to knock out Richard Aguirre and stay unbeaten in 10 fights. Now this.
First car I ever bought was a Volkswagen Beetle. So was my second. Drove that bug for years and years. Used to think it was the greatest car ever made.
Dave Parker of the Cincinnati Reds, threatened with a one-year suspension for drug use, said today he thought the players who testified in last year's Pittsburgh trial are being treated unfairly. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
Right now, you could choose from over 10 different types of checking accounts, 50 savings programs, and 125 kinds of loans. Banking today means making hundreds of choices. How do you meet the challenge? Choose a Rainier personal banker, a professional trained to work with you one-to-one, helping you make the right decisions for your financial future.
No one knows you, works for you, comes through for you like a Rainier personal banker.
Choose one of us, and the other choices are easy.
Personal bankers at Rainier Bank.
Ray, I bet you have a pretty darn good reason for writing large for medium on those slips of paper.
Yes, I do, Bob, because if you go to Pizza Hut now with large for medium written on a slip of paper, they'll give you a large pizza or a Priazzo Italian pie for the price of a medium.
What if I wrote large for small on a piece of paper?
Oh, in that case, they'd give you a large pizza for the price of a medium. See?
Oh.
Kerry Brock, Como 4 News.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie.
Hi, kid.
Hey, Mel, how you feeling?
Like a Timex.
Who were they?
They said they were with Lawrence Welk.
They were from the store, weren't they? I thought that was all over with.
That's how it's done. They figure I put the finger on their buddies, so they put the fist on me. That's their way of saying thanks.
Kill them.
They got what they wanted. Leave it alone, kid.
I'll bring your books tomorrow.
I'm not up to it, Jody.
Finals are only 6 weeks away. You've got to try.
The old college try, huh? Oh, thanks, sweetie.
How you doing?
I'll tell you, I'm sick and tired of this place. 3 o'clock every morning, they wake me up, give me a sleeping pill, and take my temperature. No matter what I order for breakfast, I get lime jello.
What does the doctor say?
He says I'm an irritation.
How long's he been here?
All night. Nurse couldn't wake him up. I told her to take his temperature the hard way.
I talked to a few of his friends. Jody's cutting all his classes.
Dumb kid. Spending all this time reading to me so I don't fall behind.
You're doing all right.
I'm doing fine. All the kids from all my classes help me out.
Does he know that?
Sure. Stubborn kid. He needs somebody to straighten him out.
Well, if you can't, who can?
I was hoping maybe you'd give it a shot.
Me?
Yes, he likes you.
I don't know, Mel.
Please, sweetie. He needs someone to take care of him. I need someone to take care of him.
I'll try.
Thank you. Very much.
Hey, Jody! Wait up.
Hi.
Hi. Can you walk me to the dorm?
Sure.
So how are classes?
I'm so far behind. I don't think I'll graduate till I'm Mel's age.
You know, Steve Martin's at the auditorium tonight.
Really?
I can get us 2 tickets.
I can't.
Why not?
I gotta take care of Mel.
I think Mel can take care of himself.
Who's be there to make him dinner?
Jody, one night. Give yourself a break.
Look, Kim, thanks a lot, but no thanks. I gotta go, all right?
Look, what is your problem?
I gotta go.
Will you stop?
Kim, don't you understand? I started believing that Mel was just like everyone else at school. He's got a great act, but really, he's just an old man. Surprised he's not crippled now, because I was so stupid to bring him here.
And you think devoting your life to him will fix everything. Let me tell you something. You're not the only one who cares about him anymore. And if you'd stop feeling guilty long enough, you'd see just how many people really want to help Mel.
Good morning. You're up. Did you turn on the TV?
What do you mean?
Well, I could have done it before I left.
Well, who would change the channels?
Please, remember.
Yes, I know what the doctor said. One move and I'm dead.
Bought some things at the market.
Hey, aren't you ever going to get downstairs to the bar? Plaza Motors have been ringing for you all morning.
Castro can wait. Here, bought some magazines for you. Didn't know which ones you liked.
Hey, no Rona Barrett?
Also, I remember when I was sick, Dad would always buy me a model. Here.
Hey, you shouldn't have. Just what I always want. The Incredible Hulk. The large pieces, too.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that. I also know how much you love this at the hospital, so I picked up 8 boxes.
Lime jello.
Yeah, I figured make some for dinner.
Oh, great.
Tonight, we're gonna go over history, all right?
Hey, shouldn't you be seeing Kim?
I gotta go to class.
Jody, if you don't start paying her some attention, you're gonna be hitting the skids.
See you in a couple hours.
Incredible Hulk. Some kid. Some kid.
Mel, your check finally came. It's about time we're running out of jello, too. Mel?
Dear Jody, I can't let you do it anymore, kid. I didn't do too good with your father, and I don't want to mess up your life, too. It was a good try, and I love you for it. But I've gone home. Love, Mel.
Mel! Oh, hi, Carol. No, he isn't. I thought for a second this was him. No, I don't know. Is something wrong? What? Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. When is it? This afternoon. What time? Okay. Yeah, I'll tell him. Yeah, he'll be there, I promise. Okay. Bye, Carol. kid. Look, I haven't got any money, but just take me 152 St. George. I promise I'll pay you when I get there.
I'm not a charity.
I'll give you a check.
Out of the cab.
Oh, please.
I said out of the cab, okay?
On my day. Hello, Denny. Dave, I gotta borrow your car.
Oh, no way, I need it this weekend.
Emergency, Mel left school.
Hey, what? Is he okay?
I don't have time to explain. Please, buy the car.
Okay, yeah, right. Oh, yeah, okay, here they are. And I'll check out the campus.
I'm looking for Mel.
Why, something happened?
I don't know. He's left school. I gotta find him.
Well, what makes you think he'll be here?
He said he was gonna go home.
I doubt he meant here.
I gotta find him.
Dennis, why don't you leave well enough alone?
How can you hate him? He doesn't hate you.
Dennis?
You know, I learned to sacrifice from you. But I learned all the right reasons from Mel. He's put so much responsibility on me. But I'm not going to grow up hating him for it. Because I'm so proud of him. He's doing something that he's always dreamed of doing. But he could never do because he had to support a family in hard times. We're going to work our tails off to graduate from Simpson. If you can't be proud of your own father, I'm sorry. You know, you weren't always there for me either. But I still love you. Home, Mel.
Hey, kid.
What are you doing here?
Just waiting for the Dodger game to come on.
You got 5 months till the baseball season.
I'm in no hurry.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Not this time, kid. It's over.
How can you say that?
There's too much against us. You were right.
Look, I know how much this diploma is worth to you. I thought it was just me, but there's a whole campus out there pulling for you.
Believe me, this is the best thing for both of us.
Oh, that's terrible. You know it. Carol called. She wanted to talk to you. She said...
Hobo's dead, isn't he?
Yeah. I guess he died in his sleep. I had to find you because the funeral's this afternoon. I could take you there.
I'm sorry, kid. I shouldn't be doing this.
It's okay. Don't be ashamed to cry.
He had a charm, a wit, a style that could never be duplicated by any other man. He treated beggars like kings and kings like beggars. Herman was the kind of man, just by standing next to him, you would get a warm feeling.
I'm sorry, Carol.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you for coming. Mel, I'll wait for you in the car.
You don't belong in that place, Mel.
You go, kid. Do good for me.
I don't want to do good for you. You should come back. You should be with me.
No more.
Mel, please. Don't you see? If you go back there, you're going to end up just like Hobo.
Jody, Hobo died because he was old.
So are you.
Take care, kid.
We'll continue after these messages.
From a sea of choices rises a new wave of taste so refreshing nothing else comes close. Catch the wave. Coke.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
Get extra flavor, extra fun, in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra lasts extra long.
The clean look is the cover girl look. It's today's look.
CoverGirl Clean Makeup is good to my skin. It's the only makeup that's Noxzema clean. I get the natural color and coverage I want and the look of good skin. The clean look.
The clean look, so fresh, so alive, and so beautiful.
For the good skin look of today, CoverGirl Clean Makeup.
The clean look, the clean look.
We asked American auto workers why they bought cars designed in Japan.
Because they're solid.
Why? Look at this interior.
Why? Well, every major part is inspected by people who care.
Why? Because I helped build this son of a gun.
These American workers are building cars they're very proud of. This, the new Nova, the result of a joint effort of General Motors and Toyota and the folks who build them and buy them. New Nova, imported from America for Chevrolet dealers.
Now, back to our story.
Hello?
Jody, it's Kim.
Hi.
You sound terrible.
Mel's not coming back.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Jody.
Thanks, but I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I've treated you badly. I'm sorry. You still there?
I'd like to come over. Is it okay?
How fast can you get here?
Time me.
The The prodigal son has returned.
Mal. I knew you'd come back.
I don't want to cause a rumpus.
No missing classes.
Maybe I should have brought my cane. For sympathy.
I don't think they'll need it.
The first major controversy of Kennedy's administration
Welcome to the Lambda Chi Testing Center, gentlemen. This is where we prepare all our brothers for final exams.
Could you turn up the light a little?
Afraid not, Mal. We need the dark to preserve our identities.
Oh, okay, Alan. Dave, Jeff.
Gentlemen, please, have a seat. Now, Mel, this is what we have to work from.
We saved a lot of freshmen with this, Mel.
Those boxes over there contain exams taken over maybe 20 years. There's tests in there from just about every course taught at Simpson.
Now, you use those to study with.
We've found that professors repeat their exams every 6 years. Now, this means pay close attention to the ones from 1978, 79.
Okay, this is what we're going for. Econ, algebra, and bio. Now, you're going in with a C, C, and a C minus. And based on your previous scores, you shouldn't have any trouble with them. Work on bio. These are the two that bother me. This English score in particular. But he's got a solid B, true. But Mel turned down the amorous advances of Miss Gaelic.
You know about that?
We know everything about you, Mal.
Maybe you could tell me where I left my keys.
The point being that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You could be looking at an F from her no matter what you do.
Why'd I have to be so noble? Me and this cursed heart of gold.
But look, even if he gets an F, he can still pull off a C minus. But there's still Sickmeyer to reckon with. We have none of his tests. You can see why that English grade is so important.
Would you reconsider a romance with Miss Gaelic?
Are you kidding? At this stage of the game, I got a better chance with Sickmeyer.
Well, that's all we can do for you, Mel. It's gonna be tough.
MacArthur said, when the going gets tough, I shall return. He was always trying to get that in somewhere. Hey, Dave, is the John still 3 flights up?
It's there.
Oh.
Well?
Present.
Can't you sleep?
No, I'm just thinking.
Nervous about finals?
I was thinking about Herman.
Who?
Herman. That was Hobo's real name. All these years I forgot.
That's okay.
Jody, I don't know what there is for me to look forward to if I don't make this.
You're gonna make it. I've got faith in you. Get some sleep. We got a long day tomorrow.
Kid? I did a good job on you.
You do a good job on everyone. I love you.
Good night, kid.
Good night.
I love you, too.
Now, unless you you do very poorly in this examination. Most of your grade will come off your classwork, so good luck. There'll be 10 questions from poems by Swinburne, Milton. Yes, now, Milton, Swinburne, Shelley, Keats, Byron, and Auden and Eliot.
I've had students carry A's through entire semesters, only to relinquish them on this exam. For your own knowledge, in the past 10 years, 40% of each class has failed.
Nothing like a few words of encouragement before an exam.
Any talking will result into an unconditional F for the entire course. If you know your material, you should have no trouble passing. I've enjoyed having you in my class this semester. You may begin.
I'm fine.
Sure. Have we heard from Victor yet at all? Steve? Hey, Steve, you heard from Victor yet? Not yet.
How about Sandy?
Should be any minute now.
You don't seem nervous.
It's done. What happens, happens.
Hey, quiet down. Quiet down. Hello. It's Sandy. Yeah? Okay, great, Sandy. Thanks a lot. Come on down. Sandy got your bio grade, Mel. You pulled a C-.
All right.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. This is a crisis situation. Let's rack on. Get out. Come on, get out.
Still got the 2 biggies to go. I know.
Hi, Mel. Remember me from the school newspaper?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'd like to get a shot of you waiting for your grades.
Couldn't you just hold off until they're all in?
I think the anxiety would make a better picture.
Well, how about if I promise you an anxiety attack when they're in?
Listen, I promise.
How about a heart attack?
Just a quick one?
Can I get my friends in?
Sure.
Jody. Come on, Dave, get in there. Make it look like a big act. That's it.
Mel, I can't see you, Mel.
That's what I figured.
Hey. Shh. Hello. Uh-huh. Okay, thanks, Vic. Yeah, we'll be right here. You got a D from Sickmeyer.
Oh. Well, at least they passed.
It's all right, Mel. There's still one more.
No.
You want to hit someone, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Mel, I was hoping that your history exam would go better. You know, I want you to know that if you want to try another semester here, then Lambda Chi's behind you, right? In fact, we'd even like you to pledge to the frat.
Thank you, Steve. I'll give it some thought.
You know, as an incentive, we can arrange a date for you with the house mother.
Hey, talk.
Okay. This is it. Yeah. Uh-huh. I see. Okay, thanks, Barry. Mel, you didn't get the B that you thought you'd get from Gaelic. You got an A.
I'm so sorry I'm late. The traffic was just terrible.
Ellen, what are you doing in this neck of the woods?
Well, Dennis called this morning. He said that there might be something to celebrate. And it looks like there is.
What'd you say?
You'll have to speak up.
You'll have to speak up. They poured beer in my ears.
He got above a C average.
What's she hugging me for?
You passed.
Yeah, I know that, but what's she hugging me for?
Dennis? Dad. You passed. Aren't you going to say something to him?
What should I say?
Whatever you want. He's your father.
Dad, I'm very proud of you.
What'd you say?
I said I'm very proud of you.
What?
I'm very proud of you.
I heard you the first time.
No, thank you.
Can I give you a lift to my class?
No. You're ruining Miss Grass.
Nancy, that was the swell thing you did with my grade.
You deserved an A, Mel.
Is there anything you want to talk about before I run into a tree?
What do you want?
Well, for starters, I want to be friends.
What kind of friends?
A good friend. You know, we go out together once in a while. You invite me over for free meals. I invite myself over for free meals. That sort of thing.
What about a rich, full past?
Well, I kind of been thinking we might trade that in on a poor, uncertain future. Does that appeal to you?
What is it about you I find so irresistible?
My good looks?
I'm not sure.
Either that or you're after my Social Security benefits. Up there. There you go. Let me take you away from all this. We'll drive off into the glorious sunset together. That's the way we go.
We'll come back after these messages.
Twix puts the dig in your gig. It puts the boom into your beat.
Puts the rhythm in your feet.
Keeps you rocking along. Puts the soul into your song. Keep on moving with Twix. Chocolate caramel satisfaction. Like crispy cookie gets you back in the action.
Nothing to sticks of Twix can't fix.
Foot slip, smack, back in your rap. Keep on moving with Twix.
Mom and Dad bought this table the year I was born. Look at it. Beautiful. And all Mom did was dust every week with Pledge. And now Endust says watch out for buildup? After 28 years? Come on. Pledge is self-cleaning for a fresh shine every time you dust. Compare that to Endust, which just evaporates, leaving wood looking dry and defenseless. A Pledge shine protects and cares for wood.
Pledge, a fresh shine every time.
For 28 years and counting.
Sara Lee introduces Bagel Time Bagels. The bagels you want to take time to eat.
Eat 'em slow. Eat 'em slow. Come on, Mom. Eat 'em slow. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, Dad'll lose your mind.
Leave it to Sara Lee to make Bagel Time. The bagels that are big, crusty, and chewy.
Come on, Papa, eat 'em slow. Oh, yeah.
Someone just asked me why I wasn't flying the plane.
And you said, I'm not the captain. Anyway, we're on vacation.
Can't they tell we're on vacation? Well, why does that look familiar?
Because we've been there. I like it better here.
You'll like Hawaii, and you'll love the fare on Western Airlines.
It's the only way to fly.
On the next Disney Sunday movie,
A Birch Grove cat has inherited millions of dollars.
he's got 9 lives, $5 million, and one big secret.
I can talk.
Now the fur's really flying.
Come here, cat, cat, cat. It's not getting away this time.
Let's go. I can smell it already.
Cat.
The money.
When a cat talks, it's catastrophe with the richest cat in the world.
Well, I couldn't be happier myself.
Tuesday at 8, Tony's running for PTA president with a classy campaign on Who's the Boss. And then it's Mom and Dad's anniversary, and the kids go all out to make it special on Growing Pains.
Chemical plants.
I never realized what they really made here.
Some may be as close as your own backyard. But what if something went wrong?
We got a runaway reaction.
A terrifying look at what could happen.
We've had a fairly large release